What's up, guys? My name is Jeff. I'm the owner of RDR Gear in Salt Lake City, Utah. Welcome back. Today we are going to review a very cool pistol, but before we get to that, let me tell you a little bit about what we do at RDR. We build plate carriers, we build nylon gear, chest rigs, placards, belts, holsters, canine gear. We do a little bit of everything. If you've never had a chance to look at our products, hit us up on our website, rdrgear.com. Find us on Facebook and Instagram under RDR Gear, and of course the YouTube channel under RDR Gear. With that out of the way, let's talk about some meat. Today we have a box of meat.
It's Mete.
The Canik METE. Pretty cool option here. So this box, when I first got the pistol, I thought I was getting the cool influencer package of meat they sent out, but I only got the production model, which is still quite a bit of stuff in here, and I'm gonna show you that in a minute here. So let's talk about what this pistol is. I have been sleeping on Canik, and I'll openly admit that. Oh, Jesus, I'm losing everything here. You know, when Canik first came out, I'm thinking, okay, Turkish polymer pistol, not all that interested. And it took me a minute to kind of really see what Canik was doing. And what Canik does really, really well is they listen to the customer, take that shit back to their facility, and implement those changes and continually expand and build on what they're doing, which when you look at value added, purpose driven, customer feedback, these guys better than anybody else in the industry. And I think the Canik pistols in today's market in striker fired polymer handguns is no longer that other Turkish company. It is literally a pistol that I think competes with all the big box guns, SIG, MMP, Glock, etc. This gun, for the person who's looking for a value add pistol, or even something like me who's looking to pick one up maybe to try out and possibly keep, the Canik METE is solid. So I cannot say enough good things. I was impressed. If you haven't seen our last TP9 Elite SC video, that pistol impressed me. This one really, really impressed me, to the point where I was going to keep this gun, but somebody who keeps calling it Mete really wanted to have this pistol. So I figured, you know what? He needs a new gun. So this would be a great one for him. I don't know how he gets Mete out of meat, but it's
Canik Mete.
It's meat on the side. So we're going to go with meat. So let's get into the review. This pistol, let's start out with what it comes with. So the box presentation is super cool. All of your information stuff in here. And I know that a lot of companies are doing barcode, like COVID menus. I like the fact that companies are still putting out a legitimate, well-executed manual. I think people don't read enough already. So having a manual to kind of give you an idea of really what this gun's about, how to break it down, how to run it, how to use it. This is a very well-designed and very informative manual. So good job on Canik on that. You get a few other things in here, your warning things, some garbage NRA bullshit, but other than that, the manual's pretty legit. So there's that. This little section right here is pretty creative in marketing. So you get the back strap, a adjustment tool, cleaning, little touches like this to some people are kind of corny, but the fact they took the time to color match these is pretty cool. I just think that's a good first impression. Creating the experience for a customer is something that the gun industry forgets. The gun industry does not know what a true influencer is. They would rather give you free shit and money for you to say good things versus really find people at the grassroots level who can really truly share an experience or share their opinion on a product without having 100,000 followers on their social media page. But again, when you look at the influencer ship of makeup, sports goods, clothing, there's a very different interaction with those people than there is in the gun community. So when these came out, the influencer package had a lot of different extra stuff in there. The boxes are really big and fancy, but for what you get with the regular Joe Blow, pretty cool. This here impressed me the most. This little Canik. So I don't know if you guys can hear this or not, but right? So this actually if you look at the front of this Canik, it's a driver head, right? And the magazine, I can't remember which way it goes. So it pushes open, and inside of here are all the tools and screws and things you need to mount your red dot and all that kind of stuff, and your Torx and all that. Super, super cool. Very clever marketing. I don't know who came up with this idea, but that dude needs a fucking raise, because this is just something that it's silly and funny and just well thought out. I was really impressed with this whole thing. So anyway, so that's a pretty cool little touch there. So now, and then I've done all this stupid stuff, let's get back into the pistol. So the Canik METE, I believe is how it's pronounced, is the Canik SFT. This Canik, from what I've seen in other guns and just from pictures and whatnot and doing a little research online, this is kind of the culmination of evolution of the TP9 series pistols. I have had a TP9 here in the shop for holsters and whatnot back in the day, and this one really does fit well in the hand. A couple of the frame features I really like. Number one, I love on Caniks how it's so easy to get to the mag release. That's something that you don't have to change grip, especially for new shooters. If you're coming off and changing, literally your thumb just drops down and you're good to go. No rotating the gun in the hand, anything like that. These, I believe, you can flip to your right and left hand, so that's an option there. The slides releases are very large, very easy to get to, index finger and or thumb. The RMR plate is super cool, because in the original TP9, I believe it was, that when you took the RMR plate off, the rear sight came with the plate, so you didn't have a rear sight anymore. These are dovetailed front and rear, so if you choose to, you can get suppressor height, and I believe pretty much any dovetail style sight system will work in these. So again, that's a great feature there. So plate comes off, plate is metal. The mounting plates are plastic, but again, as I mentioned, my M&P has plastic mounting plates as well, and I've never had a problem with those. So that's, I don't think it's really an issue there. Replaceable back strap, you get the one back strap in the box. Here is a replacement option. The undercut here I really like. It fits really well in the hand, and you have a double undercut here on the trigger guard, so again, that gives you a very, very good grip on the pistol. A little tactile finish right in here for the thumb, awesome there. And I like the chamfered slide, that reduces a little bit of weight of the pistol, and then the front cocking illustrations are very good as well. The trigger on this pistol is legit. It is phenomenal. The trigger, this gun will shoot. It shoots very fast. The trigger is very easy to catch that reset. If you're shooting reset through recoil, this gun runs very well, very fast. The magazine magwell in here. The magwell that's already in the gun was super easy to get to, and it was phenomenal. Even with the flat base pad magazine, we ran the extended base pad magazine today as well. Having that little extra length bump on the pad was legit. I mean, it really gets in there. And what's cool about this is with the beveled magwell in here, you get an actual factory magwell that fits over the top of this one, and basically you drop it in and you just screw it into the bottom screw here, and now you have an extra kind of tactical base pad if you want to run it. But if you're running this for a concealed carry gun, which easily you could since it's Glock 17 sized, you don't have to run the magwell because of the flared magwell here in the bottom of the pistol. The one thing the Canik still does not do well is this thing they call a holster. These are pretty poor, but when you're getting the price point in this pistol, I want to say they're like around $5 and change ballpark. But this is just again, anything injection molded plastic is not going to be your best option. So other than all the cool things you get in the box, the one thing you're going to want to upgrade is your holster. This would get you by in a pinch, but the belt system, the clips, this thing that people think is retention right here, you definitely need to upgrade the pistol. Something a little more coverage on the trigger guard gives you a little better option there. But other than that, this is, man, I said before, I've been sleeping on Canik for a long time, and that stops, because they really do provide a value-added pistol for any consumer, especially for that consumer who's looking for their first semi-auto or full-size training handgun. I don't think you can go wrong with the Canik. So I'm very, very impressed with the Canik METE SFT and the flat dark earth black slide. I like the two-tone color pattern. And again, I think these guys hit it out of the park with what you get, the marketing concept behind it, the performance of the pistol, can't go wrong. So you guys, if you're looking for a great addition to your pistol collection that doesn't break the bank, the Canik METE, or the MEAT, as Chrissy likes to call it, I don't think you can go wrong. So guys, thanks for watching. This is the Canik METE. Super stoked. Great product. Thanks for watching. We post 2 or 3 videos every week on gear that we review, gear that we build, gear that we buy. Until next time, be well. Take care.